السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. طيب. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All the praises to Allah. We praise Him and seek His aid and ask His forgiveness, and may the peace and blessings and exalt and mention be upon His slave and messenger Muhammad, His house of kin, His companions, and all who follow them exactly until the day of judgment. We continue today, inshallah, with our intensive revision course. And let's see, inshallah. Now, today, inshallah, we take the congregations. Now, we're going to, inshallah, go ahead and, go through the process of changing a madi to a mudari'. And we're going to, inshallah, mention many points regarding that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Okay, so this is one of the most important things that you have to master is how to change, at least to change just a madi to a mudari', regardless what chapter and what combination it is going to be upon. Okay, so here, barakallahu fikum. Okay, before we start the congregations, we're going to teach you again, inshallah, or to go through how to change a madi to a mudari'. Now, we said before, inshallah, that there we go. We said that the madi has how many forms? How many forms are there to the madi? Okay, how many forms? Okay, so there are 3 forms of the madi. Now, these 3 forms of madi, okay, we told you that they, there's a certain reason to having just 3 forms, although the rational, the rational built of these forms could reach up to 12, but they were 3 because of some principles, inshallah, in the Arabic language, which you can refer to in the book. Okay, so we have fa'ala and fa'ila and fa'ula. Okay, and fa'ula. Now those are 3 forms, barakallahu fikum. Okay, those are 3 forms of the madi. Now, because there are 3 forms of the madi, and the mudari' is considered an adding to the madi, in a certain, changing here and there, this is what determines that the mudari' has also 3 forms, just like the madi, okay? Because the mudari' branches out from the madi. Understand, barakallahu fikum? The mudari' branches out from the madi, okay? So whatever is applied to the madi is going to be applied to the mudari', okay, respectively. Wadah, barakallahu fikum. So here we have yes, it is considered just like the base from where the mudari' comes. Okay? Yes. Okay? So 3 times 3. Okay. Now, we said how to change a. No problem. I was late myself. I apologize as well. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yaf'alu. Yaf'ilu and yaf'ulu. Okay. Now, see what we did. So what's the first step here that we did to change a madi to a mudari'? We said the first step number 1 was what? Yalla, I want the new names to participate, inshallah. Okay, not just the old names, but also the new names, inshallah. Also, inshallah, I want the new names to participate, inshallah. Okay, so to add a ya, first of all, we're going to add a ya. Okay, now, is it just the ya that we add? Or it could be, could there possibly be other things we could add as well? Okay, so what are they? No, not the haraka. I mean the letters themselves. Yes, very good. Any of the 4 letters. So it could be a ya, and it could be what? A hamza, okay, and it could be a noon, yes, and it could be a ta, okay, so it could be any of those, okay. This is according to what? According to what? To whatever you want to express, okay. So if you want to talk about yourself individually, you're going to use the hamza, and if you want to talk about yourself with a group, okay, or representing a group, then you're going to use the noon. And if you want to speak about yourself, or if you want to speak about others, okay, if you want to speak about others, okay, then you're going to use the ya. And if you want to speak to others, you're going to use the ta. Okay, so this is in general the usages of those four letters that are added to the madi to be transformed into a mudari. Okay, now we said that the first step is to add the ya, in the beginning, يعني before the fa, before fa al-kalima. So where is the place of those four letters? You say in the beginning, before fa al-kalima, before fa al-kalima. Wa alaykum as-salam. Then when you add those letters, okay, what haraka are you going to give them? Bismillah. Very good. So you're going to give those letters the haraka, which is al-fatha. You're going to give it what? Al-fatha too. واضح? You're going to give it al-fatha. Very good. So it becomes maftuh. Very good. If you're going to give it a fatha, it becomes maftuh. So you're going to make it a maftuh. Okay? After you give it al-fatha, what do you do next? You say, I am going to silence the fa. I'm going to silence the fa. Fa al-kalima. I'm going to silence the fa. Okay? Now, don't forget that the fa here, the fa, ayn, and lam, this is just a scale. That means it is an example which you will follow. Okay? It's just like a skeleton. Okay? That you will dress. Okay? With whatever you want to dress with. Okay? So here, you're gonna give the sukoon to the fa. Fa'ul kalima. Yani whatever is parallel to the fa. Whatever is going to be parallel to the fa, or whatever is going to represent the fa, or whatever we called fa al-kalima, you're going to silence it. Understood? Barakallahu feekum. Okay? Now after you silence it, what do you do next? We go to the ayn. Now the ayn is going to get the haraka which goes accordingly with the chapter or the certain combination. Okay? The ayn, no, not the same. The ayn is going, it is depending upon what? Depending upon what? Depending upon the chapter you are going to use. Okay? Yani, meaning sometimes it's going to take a fatha, sometimes it's going to take a kasra, sometimes it's going to take a dhamma. Okay? It depends. Okay? It depends. It all depends. واضح barakallahu feekum. Okay? So the ayn, this is, you can take it as a principle. The ayn is the thing that changes the most. Okay? Or basically, if you say the ayn is the thing that changes only, you would be correct as well. And it frequently changes. Okay? Yani, it is not fixed upon one haraka. No, but it changes. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. Both the madi and the mudari. واضح? Someone is raising his hand. Whoever wants to ask a question, let him go ahead and do so without the need of raising one's hand, inshallah. Everyone is welcome to ask whenever he wants, inshallah. واضح barakallahu feekum. Yeah. No need to raise hands, inshallah. طيب. Now, the second or the last step to do is that the mudari, its end is set on the dhamma. Its end is set on a dhamma. Its end is set on what? On a dhamma. Understood? Wa alaykum as-salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Its end is set, yes, by default. Its end is set on a dhamma. And when we say its end, we're talking specifically about what? We're talking specifically about the lam. We're talking specifically about the lam. واضح barakallahu feekum. Okay? All right. So let's do a final demonstration inshallah on the al-madi. So here we have fa'ala. Okay, fa'ala. Fa'ala. Okay. Now we're going to change to a mudari. So what are we going to do first? Step number one is what? Yalla, step number one. Good. So we're going to add the ya. There we go. We add the ya we add the ya here, right? No, here. Correct? We add the ya here. Yes? Here. We add the ya here. Very good. So we add the ya in the beginning. Okay, here. Okay, there we go. We're adding the ya here. Okay. Then, after we add the ya, what do we do with this ya? We make it what? Good. Yani we make it what? What's the name for it? Maftuh. Very good. So we make it a maftuh. There we go. We make it a maftuh. Okay. Now, what thing or what quality does the word have here which the Arabs avoid? What quality does the word have here now which the Arabs avoid? Very good. Having 4 harakat in a row. Having 4 harakat in a row. Wa alaykum as-salam. Having 4 harakat in a row. So, because to prevent having four harakat in a row, what did they do? They silenced the fa. Okay, they silenced the fa. Good. Okay. Now the ayn. Now we go to the ayn now. The ayn, is it always a fatha? Is it always going to have a fatha? No. It will change according to the chapter. According to the chapter. Okay? According to the certain combinations which you're going to learn, inshallah. واضح بارك الله فيكم. Yes, so it all depends on the chapter. It could be a fatha, it could be a kasra, and it could be a dhamma. Okay? Then we go to the lam, which is the last step. What do we do to the lam? The lam, since it's a mudari' and there's nothing after the lam, okay? There's nothing after the lam, and there's nothing attached to the lam after it. The lam is not proceeded with anything. Okay, you give it a dhamma. You give it a dhamma, and that's basically what to do. Okay, so now you, inshallah, know how to change any madi to any mudari'. Okay, the only thing that you're missing now is knowing how to decide which haraka the ain is going to get, meaning how, yes, we can say that, meaning how to determine which chapter this verb belongs to, which combination it goes with, which pattern it follows. Understood? Barakallahu feekum. Understood? Understood? طيب barakallahu feekum. Okay, now barakallahu feekum. We go to the issue of the combinations. Okay, just to go at it again, because yesterday I was tired, I wasn't very active, so pardon me if there were any shortcomings in explaining what should be explained nicely and thoroughly, but inshallah we're going to do it again, inshallah. Okay, so we said they are what you call it, they are astaghfirullah al-azim, they are 6 combinations. Okay, now they were supposed to be 3 times 3. They were supposed to be how many combinations? Okay, if we turn it to 3, the 3 times 3 is, they were supposed to be 9, but they were supposed to be 9, but it settled with 6. It settled with 6. Okay, so they were supposed to be 9, but it settled with 6. Now here, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, here I want you to follow a certain order when combining. Okay, now we placed first with the madi, we placed fa'ala, then what? Then fa'ila, then fa'ula, right? Now I'm gonna ask you to flip it, to do it the other way around with the mudari', to follow that order in order to know what combination is chosen, okay, or what combinations go and what combinations don't. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in this order. See, inshallah. So I'm going to put it in this order. Basically, first in the madi it's the fatha first in the ayn, then the kasra in the ayn, then the dhamma in the ayn. Correct? Okay, get it? See? Clear to you? Okay. In the mudari', do the opposite. Start with what you ended with. Start with what you ended with. So it's going to be a dhamma, inshallah. Then a kasra, then a fatha. Okay, all right. Why? Because this order, okay, will help you in understanding, or will help you in knowing best the combinations that were spoken by the Arabs. Okay, so this is understood. This is understood. Barakallahu fikum. So here we go. So now I'm going to tell you what combinations were used by the Arabs. Okay, and when I say what combinations were used by the Arabs, I mean that what madi could go with which mudari'. What madi could go with which mudari'. And when we speak a madi, any madi, like daraba, okay, what could it go with? Okay, so there are three possibilities. Okay, now, yes, now as I go along, I'm going to give you beneficial tips, inshallah, to know what combinations go and what combinations don't. Okay, now, barakallahu fikum, observe fa'ala. Fa'ala. Observe fa'ala. Okay, observe fa'ala. Now, fa'ala is the lightest, and it being the lightest, it's mostly used. Okay, okay. واضح بارك الله فيكم. This is the first tip I'm going to give you. These tips are beneficial inshallah. طيب. Now, فعل. Okay. فعل. Yes. Is the lightest because it has the lightest حركة of all, which is the فتحة. فعل. What is lighter? فعل or فعيلة or فعولة? You can notice that فعل is the lightest. Yes. Okay. And since it is the lightest, it has the privilege of having all combinations, all possible combinations. So it could be combined with all three. يعني there is فعل with يفعل. Okay? And this is chapter number 1. Alright, barakallahu fikum. And there is also فعل with يفعل. And this is this is going to be chapter number 2. Okay? And there is فعل يفعل. فعل يفعل. And this is going to be chapter number 3. Okay? Now see, you notice, barakallahu fikum, that fa'ala has the privilege of being combined with all of these. And with all three possibilities. Okay? Why is that? Because it is the mostly used. Since it is the mostly used due to it being the lightest, okay, it was suitable that it has the privilege of being used with all possible combinations. Understood? Yes. واضح? Okay. Now we go to فاعلة, which is يعني a bit, less lighter than the previous. Okay. And because it is so, and because فعل is lighter and more used, it's going to have only 2 combinations. It's going to have only 2 combinations, which is فعل يعني فعل فعل يفعل وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته أخي الكريم. Okay, فعل يفعل and نعم and فعل. Yes, you're right. Okay, let's نعم. Let's make here. Sorry, let's change the order here. Correct this order. Here, let the fatha be here and let the kasra be here. Okay, so correct the order again. Pardon me. Let the fatha be here and the kasra be here. Okay. So فعل فعل. No, فعل is finished. بارك الله فيك. فعل is finished now. فعل has been combined with three. Now is فعل. فعل with يفعل. Okay. Yes. Now we looked at فعل first. Now we ended it. Now we go and look at فعل and the possible combinations it could follow. Okay. Now فعل. So basically, again, we repeat this order. We فعل and فعل and فعل, and then the ضمة, then the fatha, then the kasra. Okay. Now فعل gets combined with يفعل is number one. Okay. Hold on. Let me just, yes. And also it is combined also with يفعل. It is combined also with يفعل. You don't understand the order of the mudari' now after you changed it. It's okay. I mean, there's no certain understanding behind it, or there's no secret behind this order, but it is just an order which makes it easier for you to know how the combinations are made. That's all. Understand? Barakallahu fiki? Inam. Okay. Now, what would you reckon after what I've told you? After I told you that fa'ala is mostly used and fa'ila is less than fa'ala and fa'ula is lesser than the two. Now what would you reckon how many combinations fa'ula would have? Good understanding, barakallahu fiki. So one. So basically, according to the understanding that we have just explained, it is obvious that fa'ula is going to have only one. Is going to have only one combination, and this is what is sought. Okay. Now there you go. Now those are the chapters that were spoken by, that were used by the Arabs. Okay. That were used by the Arabs. Allahul Musta'an. Pardon me. Fa'ula with yaf'ulu. Yes. Fa'ula with yaf'ulu. Pardon me. There we go. Yes. Fa'ula with yaf'ulu. Fa'ula with yaf'ulu. Okay, there we go. Only one combination, which is fa'ula with yaf'ulu. Okay, fa'ula with yaf'ulu. Fa'ula with yaf'ulu. فعل with يفعل. واضح؟ Clear? Okay, there we go. So فعل has how many combinations? 3. And فعل has how many? 2. And فعل has 1. Good? Fa'ula has 1. Alright? This is basically how it is. Okay? Alhamdulillah. Alright. Now, let's go, inshallah, and sail in this sea of combinations, or of congregations. Okay? Now, let's know the congregation. Now, we're going to speak about the Madi. The Madi specifically. Just the Madi now. Okay? And then we're going to speak about the Mudari'. Okay? تفضلي. تفضلي. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Here, it says we want to refer to an action committed in the past by a specific person or group of people. Then we must bring the fi'l on a certain form in order to express the particular meaning. Okay? In the chapters, in the other whiteboard. Huh? Yes, go ahead, go ahead. طيب. In order to express that particular meaning, the basic conjugation of the Madi is as follows. Okay, so now here, inshallah, we're going to learn how to say different, or the verb, the Madi, in different ways to express different meanings, like we did in the beginning. Like we told you in the beginning that, like we said in the beginning, or like we demonstrated in the beginning, how words are changed into different forms. It's okay, it's okay. It doesn't matter, it's okay. واضح? It is okay, it doesn't matter. In the beginning you have followed that order, it is okay. Yani if there's a slight change in the order, it's okay. It's just a way to know what might be easier for the newcomers especially, inshallah. Now, الآن and barakallahu fiki for the suggestion. الآن here you have to focus. Now here, الآن means now. الآن means now. Now here, barakallahu fikum, okay, if you master these two tables, you know, it's going to make things a lot easier for you. Very easy for you when you learn Arabic in general. Okay? All right? Now, first thing we're going to notice, you know, let's mention, you know, certain points, you know, certain tips here and there before we continue. Okay? Now, you can notice, first of all, that the fa has one haraka in all conjugations of the Madi. See? Fa, 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 fa. Always has a fatha. Alright? So, are we going to even look at the fa in the Madi? Be careful, we're speaking about the Madi now. Okay? Now, does it have another haraka than the fa, the Madi? It only has one, which is the fatha. Good? Okay. Now, the ayn here, as in the chart, in those two tables, okay, what does it have? Is it fixed? Is it fixed on one haraka in the table? In the table. Yes, in the table it's fixed on one haraka, which is what? Which is the fatha. However, remember that I told you that the ayn changes according to what? Yes, according to the chapter. Okay? So when you see that all the ayns here have a fatha, don't think that because it is fixed on the fatha always. But it is just a scale. Fa'ala is a scale. Okay? Just for the sake of learning, now we're going to follow one scale for the sake of learning. Okay? For the sake of learning, we're going to follow a single scale now that we can work with and relate to. واضح بارك الله فيكم? Yes, good understanding. The lightest one. The lightest one. Okay? All right? So the ain, even though we're going to use one haraka with it, but always remember, okay, for future references, always remember that the ain changes according to what? Bismillah. According to the chapter. واضح? Clear? Okay. Okay. This is point number 2. Pardon me a moment. This is point number 2. Okay. Now point number 3. Point number 3. There are 3 speaking groups. 3 speaking groups in Arabic. There is something called al-mutakallim. Something called al-mutakallim. Okay? And al-mutakallim is the one speaking. Yani the speaker. The one speaking. Okay? The one speaking. Al-mutakallim, which is the one speaking. Okay? This is number 1. This is group number 1. So if I ask you in the exam, for example, how many groups are there in the congregations? Okay, then you're going to say there is first al-mutakallim. There is 3, yes. The first one is al-mutakallim. Okay? Now, number 2. Yani this is common sense that you are either speaking for yourself or speaking to someone or speaking about someone. There is no fourth possible, there's no fourth possibility. Okay? So this is why there is al-mutakallim, which is the one speaking. Then we have al-mukhatab. 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 Al-mukhatab is the one spoken to. The one spoken to. Okay? This is number 2. This is group number 2. Okay? Now the third, okay, the third is al-ghaib. Ghaib. 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 Ghaib is the one spoken about. The one spoken about. The one spoken about. The one spoken about. So there's the one speaking, the one spoken to, and the one spoken about. Okay? Now the one speaking, al-mutakallim. Okay? Al-mutakallim. The one spoken to is al-mukhatab. No, not necessarily. The mukhatab, the one spoken to, is not necessarily present. Huh? Is not necessarily present. Assalamu alayka ayyuha nabi wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. واضح؟ واضح بارك الله فيكم. نعم. نعم. المخاطب. Okay. الغائب. الغائب. الغائب, linguistically, it means the one absent. Okay. quote my words when I say linguistically. Al-ghaib linguistically means the one who isn't present, the one who is absent. But technically, it means the one whom the speech wasn't directed to, directed to. Okay? Meaning, whether he is absent or not. Yes, whether he is absent, whether he is present or not. Okay? I could, oh yes, I could very, yes, gladly. Now, ghaib, you're speaking about someone, right? You're saying, he visited me. He could be right next to you and you're talking about him, right? So it is not necessarily that he be absent. Okay? You could be speaking to someone about him and he's right next to you. Okay? واضح بارك الله فيكم. So al-ghaib only means that you are speaking about him. Okay? Speaking about him, whether he be present or not. واضح? Clear? Is this clear? Somewhat. Okay. Now, let's say فعل. فعل. What does it mean, فعل? فعل. What does it mean? فعل means he did, right? Okay. Now, when you speak about someone, saying he did, okay? And if, for example, let's say you're speaking to someone, okay? Someone visited you in your home, okay? And you're speaking to him about your son, okay? Now you say, he passed the exam. You're talking about your son. You're saying, he passed the exam, okay? Now when you're talking about your son could be right next to you with this visit, with this guest, right? And he could be somewhere else. He could be inside his room playing. واضح? So, al-ghaib, you know, you might hear this technical term, al-ghaib, and you know that al-ghaib linguistically means the absent, but that is not what is meant technically of it. What is meant technically is just to express that the person is not spoken to directly, but he is spoken about. Whether he is absent or not, whether he is present here with you and you're speaking about him, or he could be somewhere else and you're speaking about him. واضح بارك الله فيك? Clear? Clear? Does that come under ghaib or mukhatab? No, that comes under ghaib. Because mukhatab is the one you are speaking to, saying you did. But al-ghaib is what is described in English as he. Understood? No, not necessarily. You might be speaking to someone, okay, saying you did this to me, for example, and he's not present. Okay? You're speaking with yourself to someone, okay, treating him as if he's present in front of you, but he's not. Okay? يعني metaphorically. Okay? واضح? You might say you. واضح? Like you say in the salah, in the salam, in the taslim, or in the salah, you say Assalamu alayka ayyuha nabi wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa barakallahu feek. So here you spoke to him, but he's not present. واضح barakallahu feek? أي نعم. Now, الآن. So, understood barakallahu feekum? Say that there are three groups that we're going to always use here. Whether this group is, whether this group is the madi or the mudari. You can see the mudari here is the same. See? It's the same. Same three groups, whether it's the madi or the mudari. Whether it's the madi or the mudari, it's the same group. It's the same classification. واضح? Now, I don't want you to worry about those. Okay? I don't want you to worry about those. So there might be a possibility that we even take them off the book because it is, not important in such يعني a level of such a science. So I don't want you to worry about أنا نحن أنت أنتِ أنتما أنتم أنتن. Okay, what I want you to worry about here are the verbs and how they change. If you don't pay attention to those completely, you are not to blame. Okay, slowly inshallah, step by step, focus on what should be focused on, especially in the beginning, in the first levels. Okay, then this will come in nahu inshallah. This will come in nahu inshallah. Okay, it will come in grammar inshallah. All right, now let's go to the verbs. Now here barakallahu fikum, for al-mutakallim, yani the one speaking, we notice that there is only two. We notice that there is only two. Now, تفضلي. Only two. For the one speaking, it is only two. Okay? And for the one spoken to, it is only five. And in the one spoken about, it is five, but one of the five, which is the third, branches out into two. Okay? So basically, 2, 5, 5. 2, 5, 5. Always put this in your mind. 2, 5, 5. 2, 5, 5. Okay? And that makes 12. واضح بارك الله فيكم. 2, 5, 5. No, these are not combinations, my brother. These are conjugations. Different forms that the verb is changing into. Understood? Yes, these are scales, of course. All of these are scales. Because all of these are يعني, are scales, not examples of words. They are all scales, because the scale is what is upon فعل, the fa and the ain and the lam. These are all scales, barakallahu fikum, and they are all يعني, considered to be like, you know, يعني, designs that all verbs follow. Okay? Now, no, not examples. Examples are the verbs themselves, but these are just scales, designs. Okay? And so there are two. There is two for the one speaking. Yani if you are speaking, barakallahu fikum, you are only going to use one of those two. You are only going to use one of those two. Okay? Now, and if you are speaking to someone, you are only going to use one of those five. And if you are speaking about someone, you are going to use one of those six. I say six here because the third one branches into two. That's why, inshallah, in the future when we change this, we might write huma. We might merge those two cells and then let them branch out into two. Okay? So huma branches out into those two. Okay? Now, فعلت, فعلنا. Okay? Here, when in Arabic, if you are speaking about yourself, it is one of two cases. Either you are a single person, whether male or female. Here you use fa'al. Here you use this one, the first one. And I'm going to teach you, inshallah, how to do it. The first one. Okay? The first one. Or you are more than one. Regardless if it's male or a female, or if it's males or females, here you're going to use the second. That's all. That's all. And the one speaking, that's all. Only two congregations in the one speaking. Okay? With the one speaking, there's only two congregations. واضح بارك الله فيكم. Clear? Okay. Now, inshallah. Okay? Let's see how to do this, inshallah. Let's take a new board. Okay? And let's write fa'ala here. Okay, there we go, فعل. And I'm going to give you, inshallah, a few tips now to make it easy on you, inshallah. Okay, now, okay. Now notice here. Notice here. Okay, فعل. Now, here, if, so tip number one. Tip number one. If the letter preceding the lam, if the letter preceding the lam is silent, or no, is متحرك, proceeding, coming after. If the letter preceding the lam, number one, okay? If the letter preceding the lam is متحرك, متحرك means has a حركة, okay? متحرك, this term means has a حركة, okay? Okay, can you tell me how many types of متحرك do we have? 3. What are they? Don't say فتحة and كسرة and ضمة. Rather say مفتوح مضموم مكسور. Why? Because متحرك means literally means moving. Moving يعني has a vowel. Okay? So when you say how many متحركs are they? Okay? Or what are the types of متحركs? So say it is either a متحرك which is مفتوح, or a متحرك which is مضموم, or a متحرك which is مكسور. وفيكم بارك الله فيكم. واضح? So there is either a مفتوح or a مضموم or a مكسور. Okay? Alright? Okay. So now, so here we're going to say here in other words مضموم, or let's say مفتوح first. مضموم مكسور. Okay? Now, if the letter preceding the lam is متحرك, okay, the lam will be silenced. Will be silenced. The lam will be silenced. Okay? There's only one exception. There's only one exception. Okay? And my advice to all is to not ask about exceptions until they are given to you. Okay? And we notice here that some of the brothers and sisters, when we mention a general ruling, like saying, for example, this is given a dhamma. So they ask a question like, is it always given a dhamma? These type of questions are not preferred to be asked. Why? Because it doesn't, number one, it doesn't allow you, or it distracts you from focusing on what is explained at the very moment. This is number one. Right? And it distracts you. It draws your attention from what is explained now. Yes, don't look. Yes, jazakumullah khairan. Don't look at what you are going to learn, but look at what you have now. Because exceptions will all be mentioned in their time. واضح بارك الله فيكم. Clear? So I hope this is clear. That try to avoid the questions that ask about exceptions or يعني exceptional cases. Yes. Okay. Now, so basically, because I want you to worry about now here about the default principles, the general principles, the original principles. This is how it originally is. Okay, good. This is the base that you should form to build on things in the future. Okay? And first of all, the one who's building, does he start building before finishing the base of the building? No, first he finishes the base and then he starts building. واضح? So try to worry about that, inshallah, first. Now, the lamb will be silenced. There is only one exceptional case, and it will be mentioned, inshallah, later. But in general, okay, if the letter preceding the lamb, yani that comes after the lamb, is mutaharrik, okay, in example, maftuh or madmum or maksur, the lamb will be silenced. Good? This tip is understood? I will give you examples for it now, inshallah. Okay? Now, let me continue this tip saying, okay, saying here, otherwise, it will not be silenced. واضح? Otherwise, it will not be silenced. Okay? Now, so, if the letter preceding the lam is mutaharrik, and it has a haraka, it will cause the lam to be silenced. Otherwise, it will not be silenced. Good? زين؟ طيب خير إن شاء الله. طيب. Let's see what's the next tip we can give you. No. Okay. Okay. Now, regarding the one speaking, when you're speaking for yourself, okay? If you are a single person speaking for yourself individually, you simply add a ta. Okay? You simply add a ta where? To the end, after the lam. This is number one. So you add a ta, this is number one. Okay? And number two, you're going to give this ta a dhamma. You're going to give this ta a dhamma. Okay? Now I just told you that if the letter preceding the lam, what's the letter preceding the lam here? What's the letter preceding the lam? The ta. Good. Is mutaharrik. Is it mutaharrik, the ta? Is it mutaharrik? Yes. What is it? Or how is it mutaharrik? Very good. It is madmum. Yani it has a dhamma. Okay. In this case, what do we do? What do we do now? We're going to silence the lam. Okay? We're going to silence the lam. So, how are you going to read this now? What can you pronounce this word that is written on the board? فعلت. 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 Be careful. Don't say فعلت. Don't prolong anything. Okay? There's no prolonging here. Unless there's an alif or a waw or a ya. As long as there's no alif or a waw or a ya, there's no prolonging of any letter. This is something that especially the new Arabic speakers should be careful with. That don't prolong anything. فعلت. 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 Okay? Don't say فعلت. No. Neither فعلت. No. فعلت. That's it. فعلت. واضح؟ فعلت. Now فعلت, what does it mean? It means I did. See? It means I did. فعلت means I did. Just فعلت alone. Not أنا فعلت. No, just فعلت alone, it means I did. واضح؟ فعلت means I did. Good? Okay. One might ask, I did. Who is speaking here? Male or female? What's going to be our answer? Anyone. Good. Both, yes. Whether it's male or female, I did means فعلت. Okay? Good? Yes, فعلت may. If you want to say I did, you say فعلت. You're just going to add that ta. Okay? And then you're going to what? You're going to silence the lam. That's all you're going to do. That's all you're going to do, inshallah. Okay, now. Let me see here. Okay. This ta, number 2. This ta. This ta. Okay. Which you see added, or which you see proceeding the lam, proceeding the lam, okay, is called ta, is called ta'ul fa'il. Ta'ul ta. Here you can prolong. See, there's an alif after the ta. Ta. Ta'ul fa'il. Ta'ul fa'il, meaning the ta expressing the doer. Meaning the ta of the doer. The ta of the doer. Good? The ta of the doer. The ta expressing the doer, okay, is called ta'ul fa'il. Okay? Now, number 3, there could be, or in future congregations, or in coming up congregations, there will be extra letters added with the ta to specify the number or gender. The number or gender. Okay? In coming up congregations, there will be extra letters added with the ta, okay, to specify the number or gender. Okay? To specify the number or gender. Yeah, you can say status. Number or gender better. To specify the number or gender. Inshallah, excused. واضح؟ يعني just keep this in mind. Keep this in mind that there are going to be, you know, sometimes there are going to be extra letters added to the ta to specify the number or gender. Okay. Now, فعلت, what does it mean? فعلت, it means I did. Okay. Now here, let me give you, inshallah, a number of verbs to work with. Okay. Oh, pardon me. No. جزاك الله خيرا. Okay. ضرب, عبد, كفر, and شعر. Okay. Despite the meaning, don't worry about the meaning now. Okay. And because the meanings will be given to you, you'll be given a large amount of, or a fair amount of vocabulary, inshallah, in the future. But don't worry about it much here, because they are going to be given to you, inshallah. Now, ضرب, ضرب, عبد, كفر, شعر. ضرب means he hit. عبد means he worshipped. كفر means he rejected or disbelieved. شعر means he felt. Okay? Now here, what I want you to do, barakallahu fikum, is I want you to first, with the first example, I want you to mention the general steps we do to change from he did to I did. Because I might ask you this in the exam. Okay? I might tell you, what are the steps followed to change from he did to I did? And you have he did, right? Which is, for example, فعل. Which is فعل. Okay? So in the exam, I might ask you, they are 3 steps to change the meaning from he did, which is فعل, to I did. Then I'm going to ask you to mention them. Okay? Now, here, we're going to do it step by step. Okay? Now, first of all, first things first, what is the first step to do? Step number 1, what is it? Good, add the ta. And it's better if you say add ta al-fa'il. Ta al-fa'il. It's better if you specify, because the tas are plenty. They're not all of one type. Okay? Now add ta al-fa'il at the end. You have to say at the end. Okay? Add ta al-fa'il. Even though ta al-fa'il only comes at the end. Okay? But better to write it. Ta al-fa'il at the end. Okay? Now, step number 2. Good. Give this ta what? People. Give this ta what? Give it a dhamma. There you go. Yes, give it a dhamma, make it madmoom. However you say it is going to be accepted, inshallah. The most important thing is that you express to me that the dhamma is given to this letter specifically. However you express it. Okay? Now, what do you read in front of you now? The letter we added the ta to. What do you read? How do you read it? Darabatu. ضربت. ضربت. Okay, that's quite heavy. That means you have missed a third thing to do, which is what? Which is what? Which is silencing what? Silencing لام الكلمة. Silencing the lam. Okay, so there you go. ضربت. Okay, ضربت. فعلت. ضربت. فعلت. Okay, now بارك الله فيكم. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about the answer of the following verbs. Okay, and basically I'm going to tell you to change the next verb to he, to I did. You need to do the necessary changings. Okay, now the answer can only be posted by you after 10 seconds pass. Okay, this gives you time enough to think about the answer, inshallah. Okay, or 15 seconds. Okay, so we're going to change. Abada, kafara, sha'ara is all the form of he did. Basically, I want you to change it to I did. You need to follow the same steps that we did just now. Okay, follow the same steps that we did just now. Okay, but you're going to give me the answer straight. You're going to write the answer straight. You're not going to say all the steps. Just give me the answer. No, not all of them. One by one. One by one. Okay, so I'm going to count for you 15 seconds. Okay, understood? Everyone understood the exercise? Okay, now I'm going to tell you when do we start. Now for abada, 15 seconds I'm going to give you. We're going to start from now. 1, 2, 3. No, you didn't get the exercise. The exercise, barakallahu fikum. After 15 seconds, you write your answer. Okay? After the end of 15 seconds, you write your answer. Yes, post after 15 seconds. Okay? So, since you some of you have written, so we're going to go ahead and mention it. عبدت. So, ضربت. عبدت. 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 Okay? Okay, now for kafara, I'm going to give you 15 seconds to think about the answer, then post it after 15 seconds. Okay? Starting from now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds remaining. Now. Good, mashallah. Kafartu. Just make it sound like fa'altu. That's all you gotta do. Kafartu. So, ضربت. عبدت. كفرت. ضربت. عبدت. كفرت. Good. Okay, let's do the same to sha'ara. Starting from now. 10 seconds remaining. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very good. Sha'artu. Okay. Sha'ara means he felt. So sha'artu, what's it gonna mean? I felt. Good? Good? Okay. Let's do another set of verbs. We're going to try and give you as much, exercises as possible. Okay? Because this is a revision. And this is how a revision is supposed to be. Okay, no, but here I'm going to give you now another set of verbs, a different set of verbs. A verbs where the ayn has a kasra. Where the ayn has a kasra instead of a fatha. Okay? Now, for example, alima, shariba, rakiba, and salima. ضحك, good, ضحك. Okay? لعب. Let's give 5. لعب. Okay? Okay? Now, علم, شرب. It depends upon the question, sister. Depends upon the question. Okay? Inshallah, don't worry. Before the exam, we're going to do a class, inshallah, where we will give, inshallah, the regulations of the exam, inshallah. ضحك, لعب, and we'll give you an idea, inshallah, about that, inshallah. Okay? It's okay. Those of you who don't have, inshallah, an Arabic keyboard, we're going to see, inshallah, how we can help you, inshallah. طيب. Now, علم, شرب, ركب, ضحك, لعب. Okay? Alima means he knew. Good, whatever gets you to write Arabic, good, inshallah. Otherwise, if you can't, you are excused, inshallah, especially the people who, live in, foreign countries, it is okay, inshallah. So, alima means he knew. He knew. Shariba means he drank. You can write those if you wish. If you don't, if you want to wait until you get them in time, it's okay. It's all up to you. Rakiba means he rode, as in riding. He rode. Okay. Dahika means he laughed. La'iba means he played. He played. So alima, he knew. Shariba, he drank. Rakiba, he rode. Dahika, he laughed. La'iba, he played. Now, I'm going to do the same, barakallahu feekum. The same thing. Now, remember, the ayn will maintain the kasra. Don't go and change the ayn to a fatha. I told you there are different forms of verbs. Those verbs are spoken how they are. Yes, he rode. Naam. Rakib is he rode. Naam. Okay? So, naam. Okay? Now, you're gonna do the same, barakallahu feekum. You're going to do the same. Yes. Yes. Just like he rode a horse. Naam. Anything. He rode anything. He rode a horse or naam. Now, you're gonna do the same, inshallah. Okay? And it's the same steps to change from he knew to I knew, to change from he, yes, exactly, to change from he drank to I drank, to change from he rode to I rode, from he laughed to I laughed, from he played to I played, okay? Okay. Now, let's do alima, inshallah, starting from now. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Good. MashaAllah. All answers are correct, MashaAllah. However, there is someone who wrote a double A. And be careful. It is not alimtu. Don't prolong anything. It is alimtu. Just alimtu. Alimtu. Very good, MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. Alimtu. Now alimtu. Alima meant he knew. Now alimtu means what? I knew. Okay? Alright. Alright. Let's do the same to sharibtu, to shariba, sorry. I said Allah, no problem. To shariba, insha'Allah, starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Sharibtu. Good. Sharibtu. Very good, mashallah. Same steps. Same steps. Okay? Sharibtu. No. Okay. Farakiba, starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Rakibtu. Good. Okay. Dahika, starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Dahiktu. Beautiful. MashaAllah. Okay. Let's make it more challenging, inshallah. And this time, you're going to do it in 10 seconds. La'iba. For la'iba in 10 seconds. Starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. La'ibtu. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Okay. Very good. MashaAllah. Very good. You're doing beautiful. Alhamdulillah. May Allah increase you and bless in you. Naam. Naam. Al-an, let us, inshallah, do another set of verbs, a different set of verbs, inshallah. Okay? Naam. Let's do a different set of verbs, inshallah. Okay? Let's do, for example, karuma, and sharufa, and, let's say, hasuna, and azuma, or kabura. So, karuma, karuma, sharufa, hasuna, kabura, azuma. Okay? Here, you notice what? It's on the scale of what? Fa'ula. It's on the scale of fa'ula here. Okay? The ayn here has a dhamm. See, that's why I told you that the ayn changes according to the chapter. Okay? Karuma means he was generous. Sharufa means he was honorable. Hasuna means he was good looking, or it was pleasant. If it's it was pleasant. Hasuna, يعني he was يعني good looking, pleasant looking, etc. Kabura means he was big, or he became big. Aduma means he was, or he became great, great. Now we're going to do the same, inshallah. We're going to change from he to I. Okay? Now we're going to do it first with karuma. Karuma, inshallah. Okay? Now we're going to give you still 10 seconds. Make it more challenging, inshallah. I'm going to give you 10 seconds now, inshallah. Instead of 15, 10. Starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. All correct answers, MashaAllah. Karumtu. Karumtu. Good. Beautiful. Okay? Now, inshallah, let's make it even more challenging. Let's make it 5 seconds, inshallah. 5 seconds, inshallah. That's right, 5 seconds, inshallah. Okay? I'll teach you, inshallah, to finish your exam in time, inshallah. So 5 seconds, inshallah, for Sharufa. 5 seconds for Sharufa, inshallah. Starting from now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, MashaAllah, Tabarakallah, la quwwata illa billah. Sharuftu. 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 Yani I was honored, or I became honorable. Okay. Naam, beautiful, MashaAllah. May Allah increase you and bless in you and your families. Naam, let's do it Hasuna now. Hasuna, inshallah. 5 seconds, inshallah. Starting from now. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Huh. Hasuntu. Allahu Akbar. Hasuntu. 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 Good. Good, mashallah. Yalla. With kabura, starting from now. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Kaburtu. Ahsantum. Ahsantum. Mashallah. Kaburtu. Mashallah. Tabarakallah. Tabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqeen. Azuma. Azuma. Inshallah. 5 seconds. Starting from now. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. MashaAllah. Azumtu. Azumtu. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. عظمت. يا سلام. الحمد لله رب العالمين. هذا يعني this is a نعمة of Allah's on you, that Allah guided you to this. الحمد لله رب العالمين. ما شاء الله. الحمد لله. Okay. بارك الله فيكم. Let's inshallah put it back how it was, inshallah. Okay, let's put another word here, inshallah. Another word. Let's put another word here, inshallah, which is, for example, يعني كتبت, or كتب, which means يعني he wrote. Okay, and let's just now let's just, take the words back to how they were. Okay. Yep. Okay. 1 minute left. طيب خير إن شاء الله. I think we have 30 minutes. So last 30 minutes, inshallah. 30 minutes left, inshallah, for this class. نعم. Okay. Now, pardon me, I'll be right back, inshallah. Pardon me. طيب, inshallah. Back. All right. Now, inshallah. Let me this. Why is this meme has a dhamma here? Probably a mistake. There we go. All right. Now, now the second step. Okay. Now, instead of, يعني, now I did, you're speaking for yourself individually. MashaAllah, it's raining here. Alhamdulillah, Allahumma sayyiban nafi'a. Okay. Now, instead of, يعني, I did, you want to say we did. Instead of I did, you want to say we did. We did. Okay? And that's the second one. That's the second one, inshallah. And that's the only one left. So we told you here there are two congregations for al-mutakallim, which is the speaker. Okay? The one speaking. There's just I did and there's we did. Now how to say we did? Okay? How to say we did, inshallah? Instead of instead of this ta, there's going to be two letters, which is na. 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 That's it. Okay? Now, barakallahu feekum. Yes, that's it. Noon with alif. Now, here when we add na, do we silence the lam or not? Hmm. Do we silence the lam or not? Why? Why no? Let's go and find out from the principle or from the tip we have given you. See here it says, if the letter preceding the lam is mutaharrik. Let's look at the letter preceding the lam here. Is it mutaharrik? Huh? Yes, it is. After the lam there is a noon, and this noon has a haraka. Okay? It's mutaharrik. And we said if the letter preceding the lam is mutaharrik, the lam will be what? The lam will be silenced. Good? Okay? So here, yes, we silence. Okay. Now, this na. Now here, the ta that we just mentioned before. The ta. The ta is called what? The ta. The ta is called what? Ta'ul fa'il. What does ta'ul fa'il mean? Ta'ul fa'il. It means the ta of the doer. So the ta will be expressing what? The doer, right? We said the doer. We did not say the doers. The doer. So it is expressing a single doer. Okay? Unless something is added to it. That's why we told you here in this tip, the third tip, which is in coming up congregations, there will be extra letters added to the ta, or added with the ta, to specify the number or gender. Okay? But here, now, barakallahu fikum, this this na, which you see preceding the lam, is called nal fa'ilin. Nal fa'ilin. Or nal fa'ilin. Nal fa'ilin. Nal fa'ilin. No, nal fa'ilin. Lin. Nal fa'ilin. Nal fa'ilin. Meaning, the na of the doers. Okay? Na al-fa'ilin. The na of the doers, or if you may, the na of the group of doers. Okay? Na of the doers. So simple as this. Yes. Na al-fa'ilin. The na which expresses the doers, a group of doers. Whether this group is strictly males or strictly females, or a mixture of the two, doesn't matter. Okay? واضح بارك الله فيكم. Adam, when he was speaking about himself and Hawa, what did he say? After they ate from the tree, they said, قال ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا. قال ربنا. They said, ربنا, our Lord, ظلمنا أنفسنا, we have oppressed ourselves. ظلمنا, see, there are two, it doesn't matter. It's what matters is that it's more than one. More than one. يعني two and above. Two and above. واضح؟ Okay. All right. فعلنا. Okay. Now we're going to do the same, barakallahu fikum. Instead of adding the ta. Now, what steps were there to change from he did to we did? We did. Same 3 steps. The only thing different is instead of adding the to, you're going to add the na. So basically, step number 1 is add the na. You don't have to say we give the na a fatha because the alif being after the na means that the noon is going to get a fatha. Forcefully. واضح? So we add the na, number 1, step number 1, we add the na. Step number 2, we silence the lam, that's all. 2 steps, alhamdulillah. 2 steps. Easy. Instead of the 2, we add the na, that's all. Okay, barakallahu feekum? Yes, because it is impossible that the noon here gets a dhamma or gets a kasra because it does not comply with the alif after it. Neither the dhamma nor the kasra complies with the alif after it. The only thing that complies with the alif is the fatha. واضح barakallahu feekum? Clear? Okay, good. Good. Okay. We'll see now, inshallah. We might start with 15. We might do each group, and here we do 15, here we do 10, here we do 5, inshallah. Okay? Yalla, let's start with this group here, the group of fa'ala. The group of fa'ala, inshallah. Okay, now we're going to give you, let's do you the first one, inshallah. Let's do for you the first one, inshallah. Okay? Then we'll let you do the rest, inshallah, by yourselves. Okay? So, daraba. Daraba means he hit. Now, first step to do, there's only 2 steps here. What's the first step? Is we add what? We add the noon and alif. Noon and alif, there we go. Okay, step number 2 is we silence the lamul kalima, which is what here in daraba? Which is the ba. Good. Which is the ba. Okay, I left it without the haraka, so it could be easy, inshallah, instead of changing the haraka all the time. All right? Okay, so darab. How do you pronounce this? Please go ahead and pronounce this, inshallah. You know, you can write it or you can pronounce it in yani with yourself there right now after me. Darabna. ضربنا على آذانهم في الكهف سنين عددا. ضربنا in the Quran, in Surah Al-Kahf. ضربنا. واضح؟ ضربنا. Okay? ضربنا, it means we hit. Okay? But in that sequence, in the verse, it's another meaning. على كل حال. Now, let's do, inshallah, the next one. Okay? Yani abada. Let's let you do the next one. Inshallah. 15 minutes, barakallahu feekum. Sister Asma, where are the verses, inshallah? Let's keep those verses coming, inshallah, barakallahu feekum. Naam. Yeah, let's not be, inshallah, prevented from your benefits. Barakallahu fiki. Naam, khair, inshallah. Let's, inshallah. طيب, khair, inshallah. All the best, no problem. Naam, let's give you, inshallah. No, it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's okay. خير إن شاء الله. Let's give you إن شاء الله another يعني yes 15 minutes إن شاء الله. 15 minutes for عبد, huh? عبد, which means he worshipped. 15 minutes starting from seconds now. Yes, sorry. From now. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. After the 15 seconds, please. عبدنا. Good. عبدنا. Please, nobody answer before the time is over. Okay. عبدنا. Very good. Very good. Barakallahu fikum. عبدنا. عبدنا. What does it mean? عبدنا. عبدنا. It means, instead of he worshipped, what will it mean? It'll mean we worshipped. واضح؟ واضح؟ لو شاء الله ما عبدنا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, لو شاء الله ما عبدنا. If Allah willed, we wouldn't have worshipped. We wouldn't have worshipped. لو شاء الله ما عبدنا. نعم. عبدنا. Okay? Okay. Good. Barakallahu fikum. Beautiful. MashaAllah. May Allah increase you and bless in you. نعم. طيب. Let's do kafara inshallah starting from now. 15 seconds. After 15 seconds. That's right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. كفرنا. 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 Ibrahim said, كفرنا بكم. Allahu Akbar. Beautiful verse. قد كانت لكم أسوة حسنة في إبراهيم والذين معه إذ قالوا لقومهم إنا براء منكم ومما تعبدون من دون الله كفرنا بكم. كفرنا. We disbelieved in you. Or we rejected you. كفرنا بكم وبدا بيننا وبينكم العداوة والبغضاء أبدا حتى تؤمنوا بالله وحده. كفرنا. كفرنا. أحسنتم بارك الله فيكم. أحسنتم means you did well. بارك الله فيكم. أحسنتم. نعم. طيب. The next one إن شاء الله, which is شعرة. شعرة, which is شعرة, which means he felt, starting inshallah for 15 seconds from now. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. شعرنا. شعرة. Not كتبة. Not yet. Good. Good. شعرنا. No problem. No problem. It happens. شعرنا. شعرنا. We felt. We felt. Good. Beautiful. ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. تبارك الله. زادكم الله علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا. نعم. طيب. خيرا إن شاء الله. Meaning زادكم الله علما نافعا يعني may Allah increase you good knowledge or beneficial knowledge وعملا متقبلا and accepted deeds ورزقا طيبا and a pleasant يعني a lawful provision. نعم. or a pleasant provision. نعم. جزاك الله خيرا يا أسماء. بارك الله فيك. نعم. نعم. طيب. Let's do it with كتبة إن شاء الله. Let's do it with كتبة إن شاء الله. Starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Allahu Akbar. Try to add that alif. Yes, try to prolong it. Don't say katabna just with one alif. Try to prolong it, inshallah. Give it two A's there. Yes, katab, there we go. Katabna. Why? Because if you say katabna, just katabna, it will give another meaning. Rather, prolong the noon. Katabna. Okay? Good. Barakallahu feekum. Barakallahu feekum. Good, good, good. Katabna means we wrote. We wrote. Okay, barakallahu feekum. Now, how many seconds is it going to be? Now it's going to be 10 seconds now. Okay? 10 seconds, inshallah. Okay? Starting with alima from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Alimna. Beautiful, MashaAllah. Barakallahu feekum. Alimna. We knew. We knew. Oh, regarding katabna, we didn't give an example. كتبنا وكتبنا عليهم ولو أن كتبنا عليهم أن يقتلوا أنفسكم أو يخرجوا من دياركم ما فعلوه إلا قليل منهم ولو أنهم فعلوا ما يوعظون به لكان خيرا لهم وأشد تثبيتا ولو أن كتبنا عليهم كتبنا. Okay, we ordained or نعم or whatever the interpretation says. Okay, now علمنا. علمنا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said قد علمنا ما فرضنا عليهم in Surah Al-Ahzab. قد علمنا ما فرضنا عليهم. قد علمنا. قد علمنا. أنا means we. Yes, أنا means I. أنا means I. Okay, أنا means I. أنا راودته عن نفسه وإنه لمن الصادقين. Yes, and نحن means we. That's right. Okay. Now we try to, inshallah, link you with the word of Allah. Link you with the Quran. So we try, inshallah, our best for all examples to be from the Quran, just as long as we can. Okay? Because this is the point. The point is you knowing all this Arabic to understand the book of your Lord and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay? So the best way is to practice with the Quran, inshallah. طيب, let's go ahead with shariba, inshallah. Shariba, inshallah, giving you 10 seconds, inshallah, starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good, mashallah. Perfect. Sharibna. 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 We drank. Good, good, good. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Tabarakallahu. Tabarakallahu Rabbul Alameen. Tabarakallahu Ahsanul Khaliqeen. نعم. طيب ركب. ركب إن شاء الله. ركب إن شاء الله. Starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. ما شاء الله. فضل من الله. No mistake. ما شاء الله. فضل من الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. الحمد لله. طيب ضحك, which means he laughed. We want to change it to we laughed, inshallah. We want to change it to we laughed, inshallah. Starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. ضحكنا. Good. Okay, okay. Okay, inshallah. Let's hurry up now. Yalla. Let's go. Make it more challenging. Let's hurry up. لعب, inshallah. Starting from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. لعبنا. We played. أحسنتي. وأحسنتم جميعا. لعبنا. Okay. Karo, yalla, let's start with the, now 5 seconds, right? 5 seconds, right? Just as we did before. 5 seconds with the third, what you call it? The third form of past verbs, inshallah. Starting from, with karuma first. Starting from now. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Karumna. Karumna. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Sharufa. Inshallah. Starting from now. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Sharufna. Good. Hasuna. Starting from now. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Hasunna. Good. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Hasunna. Hasunna. And now, Hasunna, remember what I told you about two identical letters being in a row? And the second one has a haraka. What do? We merge them together and we give them that W, that little W sign. Because you said hasun na. So here, there were two identical letters in a row. The first one was silent and the second one was mutaharrik. So you can go ahead and apply this principle, which says that if there are two identical letters in a row, the first one is silent and the second one is mutaharrik, you merge them together and you put a W sign, and over the W sign you're going to put the haraka of the second identical letter. Good, 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 mashallah. Okay, starting with kabura from now. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Kaburna. Very good. Kaburna. Good, good, mashallah. Okay, one last one. Last one, inshallah. Last one, inshallah. Starting from now. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. عظمنا. عظمنا. MashaAllah. You've been beautiful, MashaAllah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Now you know, inshallah, how to use the group of the speaker, the one speaking, for the madi, and now you are able to change any verb you wish into we, into I did, and into we did, inshallah. Go ahead. If anyone has questions, go ahead, inshallah, and ask them. In the little time we have left, we have about 2.5 minutes left, inshallah. Anyone has questions, go ahead, inshallah. Ustadh, one question. I missed few classes. Let me see. I missed a few classes before of Sarf level 1. If I attend, yes, if you attend revision, if anyone attends the revision, it's enough, inshallah. If anyone attends the revision, it's enough, inshallah. One thing I would like to pinpoint to my dear brothers and sisters is how we should write in English, inshallah or mashallah. I read a lot, inshallah, inshallah. which changes all the meaning. جزاكم الله خيرا. جزاكم الله خيرا. هيا. نعم. آمين. وإياكم وإياكم وفيكم، بارك الله فيكم، وفقكم الله إلى مرضاته ورضي عنكم. It depends, inshallah, maybe an hour and a half. Yes, we have classes every day now, inshallah. Yes, these classes are for revision, yes. Duality. Why in duality of ابنة الأول kalima is not silenced? We will come, inshallah, to that. That we will come to, inshallah. Don't worry, inshallah. All in due time, inshallah. We'll see, inshallah, how the exam will be, inshallah. Okay, well, don't worry. We'll announce every time in due time. Everything in due time, inshallah. No, not tomorrow. The exam is set for the 1st of, what you call it? The 1st of April, inshallah. Yeah, class is fixed on this time, I'm afraid. Inshallah, I will attend to it as soon as I can. Sister Rayyan, pardon me, doesn't feel ready for the exam. What should one do? No, inshallah, by the end of this revision, you should be ready, inshallah. Let's all be positive, inshallah, and think good of Allah, that Allah will, inshallah.